Yo, what's going on everyone? Welcome back. I became a demon and lost my memories. I wanted strength once again. Even though there wasn't a single thing I wanted to protect. I really didn't want to live in a world where I lost my family. But for over 100 years, I kept pointlessly murdering over and over again. Yet at the end of the day, it's just a pathetic, comical, uninteresting story. Akaza. The human life of Akaza. A tragic past. Akaza is a major antagonist of Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba and is the secondary antagonist in the Mugen Train Arc. He is also a member of 12 Kizuki, holding the position of upper rank 3. When he was human, his name was Hakuji. Before we begin, make sure to subscribe to our channel and also ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos and to never miss an update. The human life of Akaza. Akaza, formerly a human with the name Hakuji, was born and raised in the slums to a sickly father he deeply loved. In order to pay for medicine, Hakuji pickpocketed from people in town and was caught 3 times. The magistrate beat him and marked him with tattoos, threatening to cut his arms off the next time he was caught, and calling him a demon child. When Hakuji returned home after his 3rd beating, a villager informed him that his father, having heard of his arrest, hung himself. In the letter he left, he stated he wanted Hakuji to live a full life and didn't want to take medicine if it was earned by dishonest means. With his criminal tattoos and no home to return to, Hakuji was eventually banished from Edo, devastated by the loss of his father and enraged at the society they lived in. Where he couldn't afford his father's medicine, he picked fights with people and beat them up. One day, after nearly killing 7 adult men in a village, he was approached by Keizo, the owner of dojo in the village. Annoyed by the man's cheerful demeanor, Hakuji challenged him to a fight but was defeated with ease. Keizo took him in so he could nurse Koyuki, Keizo's sickly daughter. Her mother, her previous caretaker, drowned herself due to stress and Keizo had to work handyman jobs to keep them afloat. So Hakuji was tasked with tending to her. Already accustomed to tending to his father, he had little trouble tending to her, though he found it awkward whenever she burst into tears. One of those times, unbeknownst to him, he had indirectly motivated her by telling her that there will be a next year to see the fireworks. Later on, he discovered Koyuki, whom was forced and left outside by the heir of Kenjutsu dojo next door. Thus an anger Keizo and Hakuji fought the dojo next door. After Hakuji defeated 9 people, he made them promise to never get involved with the Soryu dojo and Koyuki ever again. The heir of the rival dojo got angry and lost his composure, so he swung an actual sword instead of a wooden one down Hakuji. Hakuji punched the sword from the side as it was coming down, called Belt Crusher, and it broke. The dojo next door was moved by the beauty of this technique, accepted their loss and apologized for the rudeness of the heir. Then they stopped harassing the Soryu dojo. 2 years later, she was in good health and could stand and do chores. He continued training as Keizo's pupil of the Soryu style and the dojo began to grow. One day, Keizo offered Hakuji to take over the dojo and take Koyuki as his bride, to Hakuji's surprise and embarrassment. He agreed silently, vowing to protect both of them, even at the cost of his own life. At a festival, Koyuki told him of her past, asking if he was really okay with the proposal, to which he reaffirmed his vows to her, promising to protect her for the rest of his life. The heir of the rival dojo heard about Hakuji's marriage with Koyuki, so he gathered some angry disciples and fought Hakuji, but they lost. Tragically, this victory was short-lived. He took a short trip to visit his father's grave and inform him of his marriage, but quickly realized something was amiss upon his return. A student from the dojo informed him that their rivaling Kenjutsu dojo, which has always sought Keizo's land for themselves and prevented him from getting any students until Hakuji's arrival, had poisoned the well from where Koyuki and Keizo drank water from. The two died shortly after drinking that water while Hakuji had been away. Enraged, Hakuji killed all 67 members of the rivaling dojo with his bare hands, pulverizing them to the point where their corpses were no longer recognizable. This incident caught Muzan Kibutsuji's attention, and though he was disappointed to find it had been a human rather than a demon who had done such a gruesome act, he decided to make Hakuji one of the 12 Kizuki. Hakuji, with nothing left to protect and having lost his will to live, accepts and becomes the demon Akaza. Thanks for watching everyone, hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like and subscribe to our channel for more uploads. And yes, don't forget to ring the bell to never miss any of our latest videos. More are coming on our way.